everyone. I'm Morgan Merriman, realtor at RE/MAX Alliance here in Fort Collins, Colorado. And thanks again for tuning into another episode of Lifestyle Living's Community Connection. So today I have the pleasure of speaking with Mona Tolleson, who is the owner of MCT Marketing, headquartered here in Windsor, Colorado. MCT Marketing was actually founded in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And they started out initially as an influencer marketing company, and then they quickly developed to a social media management and growth company. I want to dive right in. Welcome, Mona. Thanks again for taking the time to meet and talk with me today on this St. Patty's Day. So tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got started in social media marketing.
Sure. So I'm from the DC area and went to school in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Okay.
After I graduated college, I took a job as a defense contractor. I've been doing that for about 10 years.
Okay.
And then marketing kind of fell into my lap. I decided to become an influencer. So I grew my page in 6 months from 700 followers to 10,000 followers.
It's huge.
Yeah, it was hard. And businesses in the Virginia Beach area started to reach out to me and say, hey, can you do this for us? Can you grow our page? Can you grow our business? I took on a few clients while I was doing my defense contracting job full time. I got to the point where it got too big. I had to hire my first employee and then quit my job. So that's kind of how I got started.
Oh, good projection into maybe something that you just enjoy more than the defense contracting, something that's more you.
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. I love it. So, MCT, it started in Virginia Beach.
Yes.
And now you're in Windsor. So tell me about how that transition, what prompted the transition to Windsor?
Sure.
And how that's been going.
Sure. So Windsor was a really random spot that we chose. My husband loves Colorado.
Okay.
He loves the mountains. He's a big camper, and he loves his Jeep. So we go off-roading. So Colorado is the perfect place.
Yeah.
I was a city girl, so it took a little bit of convincing for me to move out here.
For sure.
And it was in the midst of COVID. So nothing was open. Meeting people was really hard. So it took about a good year for me to get settled into the northern Colorado community.
Mm-hmm.
But now I love it. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, and I couldn't see us moving.
I love it. So we actually kind of similar.
Yeah.
So I grew up here, gone 20 years, met my wife in Austin, and she's from LA. Okay. City girl, only lived LA, only lived Austin. Always said, oh, Fort Collins is cute, your little town of 100 people. I'll never move there. It's too small.
Yes. We
moved right after COVID too. My concern was she was not going to like it, not going to settle in. And she mentioned about 6 months ago, she goes, I'm so glad that we moved here. I could totally see us dying here. This is perfect. We have little kids. It's a great place to raise your family.
Yeah.
So Northern Colorado is great. I think you made a good decision. So awesome. So what is the book of services that you provide through MCT? And do you help clients across the country, or are you more locally Colorado based?
We do anything from social media management to website development, builds, email marketing.
Okay.
And I would say our bread and butter, though, is social media management. We're really good at that. We have about 70% of our client base is in Northern Colorado and 30% is in East Coast.
Okay.
East Coast clients.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Heavy local focus, but it's also nice that you have the ability to help people wherever. And being in the company that you are, where it's all online based, you can technically help people all over the world if you need to.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I love it. That's good. All right, so social media marketing is such a great way to promote one's business. I've been diving in since July, and I just wasn't aware of what a good marketing platform it is becoming, and what a prominent one. And kind of if you're not doing it, you're kind of missing out on a key element. So many are catching on to that. Many quite aren't yet. So how do you feel that social media has changed and benefited the way that people market? And why do you feel that it's superior to the more old school marketing styles?
Sure. I think people are definitely starting to realize the importance of social media marketing. It's taken a little bit. East Coast, Virginia Beach, it's a very touristy area, so you needed social media there to survive as a business.
Okay.
Northern Colorado, when I moved about 2 years ago, was not as touristy, and businesses didn't really need social media. Now they really do need it. There's about over 4 billion people that are on social media. And I would say 71% of consumers, they look for social media as a reference when they are looking to buy a service or a product, or just make a decision. So I think if you have the right social media strategy, it's going to be a game changer for your business. I don't think just being on social media is enough. I think you need to have a good strategy of how you are going to target those people for your business.
No, I think you're right in that, and when I got led to you guys, suggested to reach out to you, I started poking around on your website. I was like, I kind of enjoy sort of figuring this out on my own, but at the same time, I'm sort of doing different things and seeing what works, and having somebody who really knows and honing in on this is going to be your plan, this is going to work best for you, definitely makes sense.
And it saves a lot of time as well.
For sure. Absolutely. So, okay, well, good. So how do you feel? Because I'm sure I am not quite aware, but I'm sure there are many companies that do this. So how do you feel that MCT sets yourselves apart from other marketing companies? And is there anything that you would really like people to know about you guys that maybe we haven't spoken about already?
Yeah, sure. So I feel like we really take a personalized approach with our company. A lot of marketing companies, it's kind of about like profit and how to automate things, how to outsource things overseas. We don't do that. Most of our employees are Northern Colorado based, and we try to understand like the business owner's why and kind of tell that story on social media. It helps us as marketers understand that so we can stand behind them, and it makes our job easier. So I think what makes us stand out is we take a more personalized approach, and it's not just about, the profits.
Yeah. And, and that's good and important too. I mean, every business owner, every service that they're providing, is different, and how they want to express that is probably different to them.
Yes.
So putting people in a box, like, you sell real estate, Morgan, so we're going to throw you with our real estate plan, like it's probably not going to work.
It's definitely not like a one size fits all for social media, and for companies that do like social media management with us, it's more personalized, like I said. And then I did want to add that we don't buy followers, we don't buy likes, we don't buy comments. A lot of other companies, they do that so they can send you those stats.
Yeah.
But for us, that's not going to get your return on investment, and we really want you to see the return on investment of what you're paying for.
For sure. No, that's super important. Yeah. I was approached the other day, called by a company that was called Click Like, and it's like you're paying for likes. And I'm like, no, I want to express myself, my brand, my value to my clients. I don't want to just pay for the popularity, pay for the.
It's not going to help your page long term.
No.
That's not what your potential customer wants to see anyway. It's about the content you're putting out and how you're putting it out, and when and why you're putting it out.
For sure. Absolutely. All right, cool. So tell people how they can find you and book an appointment if they would like some more information.
Sure. So you can find us on www.mctmarketing.com. You can just click the Connect with Us button, or you can email me at mona@mctmarketing.com.
Perfect. So, total side note question. When you are not working, what is your favorite thing to do here in Northern Colorado?
I love to golf.
Really?
Just kidding. No.
Oh, I'm like, me too.
Everyone loves to golf here, and
yes.
I was not prepared for that. So I need to take some classes.
Yeah.
But I think really I love downtown Fort Collins. I live in the rain dance area, and that community, I feel like if anyone is moving out of state, they should move to rain dance, because it really is a great community. I've made some of my best friends there. They have a lot of events. So outside of working, I like to, hang out in the rain dance community and go to some breweries and restaurants in downtown Fort Collins.
Nice. Yeah, rain dance is an amazing, very well planned, very well thought out community. It actually has won national awards for the way that they planned it and executed it, because that's very important too. But getting back to golfing, you should take a lesson. You should take a lesson with your husband, because my wife was not a golfer.
Okay.
Been trying for 9 years to get, 8, I guess. We're going on 9, but she started a year ago. Trying for 8 years to get her to golf, and we'd gone to Top Golf, but got her lessons and like couples lessons, refine myself, give her a base, and now she's hooked. She wants to golf all the time. She's been talking about it all winter. I can't wait till we golf again. So give it a shot. You may love it. So thanks again to you. Thank you all for tuning in and learning about yet another local great company. Social media marketing is obviously the direction that we're going. So if you feel like you're not maximizing it to your best and fullest potential, call MCT, let them take the reins. So once again, I'm Morgan Merriman, realtor at RE/MAX Alliance here in Fort Collins, Colorado. If you have a business or you know of somebody who has a business who would like to be interviewed and featured on my interview series, go ahead and reach out to me. All my information will be at the end of the video. And of course, always happy to help out you and your referred loved ones for any real estate needs. So thanks again for tuning in. See you next time.